The story of America is a powerful story of common people coming together around a vision of opportunity, democracy, and a better way of life for generations to come. However, there is another side to this story. As a result of 4 major events, America's wealth increased immensely, but at a societal and human cost still being felt today. The genocide and forced relocation of Native Americans to claim their land and natural resources. The slave trade, providing centuries of free labor. The 1848 Mexican cession of land, giving us states like California, Nevada, and New Mexico. Federal policies like segregation and redlining that intentionally locked Black people out of the working class benefits of the New Deal. Structural racism has been baked into America's operating system for over 400 years. Though many of these acts were implemented centuries ago, evidence of their impact is all around us. Consider this: white non-Hispanics make up 60% of the U.S. population, and yet 100% of the 10 richest Americans are white. The U.S. Congress is 78% white. White median household wealth is more than 6 times greater than Hispanic households and 11 times greater than Black households. The white home ownership rate is 76%, while Hispanic home ownership is 51% and Black home ownership is just 47%. Native Americans, which have the highest poverty rate of any group, have household income less than 60% that of white households. 2020 amplified the tremendous cost of living with structural racism and racial disparities. Now is the time for the country to go beyond gradual steps and leap forward. There's nothing wrong with America that closing decades of racial disparities won't fix. Answering the moment calls for a multi-year federal racial equity stimulus package focused on investing in our states, urban, rural, and tribal communities, and most importantly, in historically undersupported American children and families. The stimulus package should be designed to kickstart progress where disparities have been most pronounced. Specifically, policymakers should start in several key areas. Stimulate and liberate learning for all through significant investments in pre-K through 12 public education, free community college, and in HBCUs and other minority-serving institutions. Stimulate the closure of wealth gaps through increasing home ownership, small business investment, and capital to Black banks. Stimulate the reduction of criminal justice disparities through investments in judicial system reforms, job training and placement, and community infrastructure projects. Stimulate the well-being of America's families and people by guaranteeing access to health care, eliminating education debt, investing in family leave, and progressive tax policies. A new American Reconstruction is in order. Learn more and join the movement.